Today we have an opportunity to acknowledge a very important part of the mystery of our faith, and that while we've spent a lot of energy perhaps and time working on increasing our longing for God and seeking God out, we come to a very important truth that people who do that typically are on the way to discovering something very important, that God is longing for us. And when we think we're seeking Him out, it's really the other way around. He's anticipating our needs and sometimes jumping out ahead of us to prepare that. And I know perhaps you have that experience of the people and encounters of people that you love, that you do things because you can anticipate their needs. You know already what they might like. You might prepare a special thing for their meal or an act of kindness that you know will lift their spirits. So just like you in your experience, this is how God is. And we discover it sometimes after the fact, after we've been giving a lot of energy and time to realizing that God is really giving a lot of energy to reaching out to us, to anticipating our needs and preparing us sometimes, that we see only by hindsight that, that experience of struggle, that was really God working to help me prepare for this experience, and I can meet it now in a stronger way because God already knew what I needed, prepared me for this. So this is, I think, a great truth that comes out in our Easter gospel, one that I hope might help us who are continuing to strive, of course, seeking to please God, and yet to see that pathway that leads ultimately to seek how much God desires to please us, to bring us closer to His heart, to share the joy of what it is for God to be God. So that's a beautiful thing, and something that Jesus has worked to try to introduce us to, so that we can then embrace that and be embraced by God in a way that we can become then those who share in the same way, that we're called to give our lives as a gift in the imitation of Jesus, not in the same exact way, because He's already done that, but that we might imitate Him and follow that rhythm of our lives, that's how we give. That's how we discover God, is by that type of imitation. So let's give it a shot and continue to open ourselves to the glory and the grace that this Easter season brings to us, and the confidence that is ours in God's fidelity and longing to give us what we need, what He wants. He longs to give us that nourishment for us.